welcome back to our channel here at Studio D. My name is Kate. If you don't know that already, you definitely need to go back and watch our other videos. And I am the clinic director at Studio D. We are here today with you wrapping up July's conversation. We've been with you every week.
Hi, I'm Danika. Did you genuinely just skip over me? This used to be my channel. I am the founder of this company, and not the boss anymore. Kate is the boss now, so you can just keep going. But I'm here, and she might, I don't know.
I'm sorry. Everyone, this is Danika. She's joining us today. But we are both here.
Yes.
Better. To wrap up our conversations that we've been having in July, in the last month. I can't believe it's over already. End of July. Where did that come from? We have been really digging into the areas in the health and wellness industry that we felt were issues. Danika has basically been bringing up all the issues.
My job is to be snarky.
And I've been kind of trying to dig into how Studio D is responding to that, how we're trying to make the fix, to move in the right direction. So over the last month, we've touched on our 4 pillars that we've created for Studio D. That is lifestyle management, which we kind of talked about as our platform where we start with every patient, building blocks of life. And we actually had some really amazing comments come out of that video, people reaching out to us, just talking about how they hadn't thought about that before. We had one lady reach out who was like, I've always tried to fit my life around my gym, always.
That's so amazing.
And she's never had success with it. And I was like, well, yeah, you need to fit your goals into your life or else they're not sustainable, which we talked about.
Yeah, and I mean, from Kenny's terms, we talked about just like activities of daily living.
Yes.
There's so much that you're already doing that is contributing to your success. And I think part of that lifestyle management component is just like validating the existing efforts that are already there.
Yeah, absolutely. So the second thing we talked about and dug into was our expert intervention, which is our amazing team here at Studio D, and how we really work together to have a similar mindset. Everybody's on the same page, and we're all really working towards mitigating all of these issues and moving in the right direction, make some changes. That's what we're all about, changing. The next thing we dug into was Curated, which we realized was in every single video we've been doing. We really can't talk about anything without talking about curated content. So we actually struggled a bit with the curated content videos.
It was really interesting.
What to touch on.
And like between the challenge that we had from the assumptions that we have and how everyone should operate around the second pillar to just talking about curated on its own and not as like an interwoven component.
Absolutely.
It was really, I think, enlightening experience for us just going through the process of talking about that with each other and with you guys.
Yeah, I feel like we learned a lot.
Yeah.
Just even talking about what curated meant. And I mean, we have a team that's bigger than just our practitioners here at Studio D. So we've had lots of conversations as a group about all these topics and bringing in kind of the things that we take for granted as healthcare practitioners, and we don't think of them as big, fundamental pieces per se, because they're just there and that's how we think about it. But it was really nice to have other people bring forward and be like, this is huge, I hadn't thought about this. And it was a very interesting topic to bring up. And I mean, we spent a lot of time on Curated. We're actually gonna spend more time on that curated content. And in August, you guys are gonna spend more time with me, and we're gonna really dig into what curated content means in every facet, and really how it can be in every little aspect. I mean, we learned that already. So it's in everything. We're gonna talk about it more in August. And the last pillar that we talked about was that multi-platform approach. Nailed it, second time. I don't know why that word is so hard for me.
It's a lot of syllables.
It's a lot, and we also changed the name halfway through.
Yeah.
It used to be
platform agnostic, but then Kate would say platform agonistic, and I was like, who are we picking fights with?
So if I can't say it, then that's not what we should be talking about. So that was our last pillar, and I think that's almost the most important part, and I'm really glad we landed and finished on that, because that's so relevant in the world that we're in right now. And
100%.
We've been talking about this for a long time, before COVID, and how there's a lot of barriers in the healthcare industry, and a lot of those barriers are around like brick and mortar clinics and stuff like that, and we wanted to move away from that. And COVID sped up that whole process and really forced us to take that and make it a reality. And then even just today, while we were filming this video, we had another reminder. We're in Danika's building right now filming this. And like right before we filmed this video, we got a text through Danika's phone.
Yeah. Basically being like, there's a confirmed COVID case. Don't do anything. And we were like,
in the building.
Right? And it's just so interesting because there's such this big conversation around like, oh, we're on the other side, especially in Canada, which is where we're located. There's this idea of like, oh, we've come to the other side of it. And then just like that, if all of our health and wellness goals or our business goals were based on like just, you know, being in person and doing in person, only doing like specific group fitness or in-person activities, we'd be hooped again.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I think we've talked about this a little bit. I mean, it takes us right back to that curated content, right? Like, if you had to stop everything, drop everything that you were working on when COVID happened, that's fair, but, you know, we don't know what's coming down the road. So, you know, we want to build a platform that's accessible, your resources, your team's accessible, no matter how many pandemics come down the road in the future. You know, that's part of what curated content means. And we'll get into that more next month, like we said. So, I mean, we kind of touched on this a little bit, but we do have lots of resources for you. We have lots of resources on this YouTube channel. We're gonna stockpile it with lots of stuff. And we also have resources on our social media platforms. But if there's anything specific that you are interested in, that you maybe want more answers or to dig in more with, you can comment below on this video. We love discussion. Or if it's something more personal, you can reach out to us via, you know, DM, email, whatever that might be, whatever you're comfortable with. We love to answer any questions that you have and pass on any resources that may have come up in the conversations and the videos that we've been doing all month. And after this last month of us talking about all this stuff, if you would like to join us and our team, or maybe just even start that journey, you can reach out to us. We have a 30-minute free consultation where you can start that conversation, meet up with one of us. We can explain more about what all our practitioners do and talk to you about your goals and see what a good fit would be. We also have a bit of like a trial introduction package, which allows you to have a couple appointments with different practitioners on our team, see who you like, see who you don't like. That happens too, that's okay. And we can really get you set up, get you on that road, get you started. If you have any questions about any of our offerings, our services, you can find out more information on our website. But if there's any questions that come up, again, reach out to us, comment, like, subscribe, comment on this video, and definitely get the notifications up because I will be with you guys in August at new filming schedules.
Paige is the boss now. She's gonna be here with you guys all the time.
Yes, we will be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4:45, and I will be there twice a week with you guys. If I'm not there, we'll still be posting comment, so make sure you subscribe, get those notifications so you know when our new videos hit the channel. And if there's any topics that you guys want to hear more about that we touched on maybe briefly in our pillar videos, but that you really want to dig into, we're happy to do really targeted videos where we can dig into any specific topics that you might want to hear more about. I know I want to hear more about Danika's curated video, all the fancy words. So if there's something like that you want more information on, you can also reach out to us that way. So I think that wraps it up for us. I will see you guys in August. Danika will see you when she guest appears, maybe on our YouTube channel down the road. And for now, we're gonna say goodbye. See you guys.
Judgment has been made.
100%. Okay, yeah. I'm okay with it.
for that.
I'm okay with it. Fact.
You have a tool that claps for you?
That's probably clacker cool.
It's a thing.
Literally a marker.
Oh, the little clacker. Got it.
Clacker,
I feel like you just imagined like a set of hands being
One of those like shaky hand things that clap all the